What's up, everybody? My name is Just Jen, and when I seen the title of this video, I was like, oh yes, I will be covering this one because if you don't know this about me, I am a mother, and we're reacting to Bill Burr. Motherhood isn't the hardest job. And you might be surprised what my opinions are, because I know some people out there, they're just so triggered by everything. And I'm not one of those people because I know that Bill Burr is a comedian. Yeah, he's a comedian, and his job is to perform jokes to make us laugh. So, all right, you guys, motherhood isn't the hardest job. Who knows though? I might get a little offended by what he says, but ain't gonna ruin my day.
How are you?
Good.
Fantastic. The other day I got in an argument with my girlfriend, right? She likes watching the Oprah Winfrey show, and I love to watch her watch the Oprah show. And then I wait for Oprah to say something that I don't agree with, and then I take it out on my girlfriend because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So
At least he's
Oprah
honest.
brings out this guest. She gives her this huge intro. She's been on this, she's been on that, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's a mother. So immediately I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, really?
Really? Now, I could think of 1,000,001 different jobs that are a lot harder than being, let's say, a stay-at-home mom. Now, from sunup to sundown, are you going to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off, doting and just getting everything that your children need and want? Yeah. Is it tiring? Yeah. But I can think of 1,000,001 different jobs than that I'd rather not have. Let's say like, I don't know, something dangerous. Like, plumbers or those people that go into the sewers. Ew. No, thank you. I wouldn't want to do that.
Being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet.
Nah, not even
How
close.
many mothers died on ice road truckers last season? Any moms get washed overboard on Deadliest Catch?
I love that show.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what would you rather have as a job?
A
You
mom.
want to scoop scallops off the bottom of the ocean?
No, hang on, Bill. And Bering Sea Gold. Have you ever seen that show, you guys? Those people literally dive into the Bering Sea in Alaska, and I'm telling you, that is got to be really cold. Alaska's freezing in the first place. Their water, the Bering Sea has to be extremely cold, and not only is the Bering Sea very cold, but it's very, very dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous seas of them all. And there's people that dive in there to get the gold. That is a more dangerous job. I'm sorry. I'd rather change diapers, potty train, make chicken nuggets, give a bath to a kid than do that. Or what about those window washers that do skyscrapers? Like, you ain't catching me 40 stories up scrubbing windows. I'm going to leave it to the guys, man.
Catching that lobster trap to the back of your head? What do you want to hang in the sunshine with a couple of rugrats?
That'll be me.
You
Yes.
send them to bed anytime you want and some trumped up charges.
Yeah.
Because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the most difficult job. I mean, I thought roofing in the middle of July as a redhead,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was a difficult job.
Yeah, you
I really
catch
did. I
fire.
thought it was difficult. But evidently, these mothers, they're bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players.
It's terrible,
Going
right?
to war, pinned down by a sniper. What a joke! You ever burp a baby and forget to put that towel up there? There's another shirt you gotta wash.
That's it.
Oh, lift with your knees.
Stinks,
and
too.
put it in that machine that does it for you.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people, I think, today take for granted the fact that technology has come a long way. When I was growing up, literally washers and dryers were a thing, but my grandmother and great-grandmother came from Italy and Sicily, so guess what? They had one of those metal things. It was like a rectangle, and it had aluminum. It was like an aluminum, I don't know, it was like a washboard of some sort, and my great grandmother would scrub with her bare hands. She was 100 years old when she passed away. She was born in 1896. So, you know, yeah, we got it real easy today, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm grateful for the technology that we have today. Absolutely.
Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. It isn't.
He's right. He's
I'm
right.
sure it's.
He's right.
Yeah, to hell with these mothers.
Call me a traitor. I don't care. He's right.
Watching cartoons, taking naps.
Wait. Wait.
Watching cartoons, taking naps.
I'm sorry, but naps, you got better chance of finding the holy grail than having a luxury of taking naps when you become a mother. You have no social life. Let's see. You no longer get to just worry about yourself. If you want to go out, you can't. I think they did a great disservice to everybody when they put out that show Teen Mom, because it makes it look so glorified. Like, oh, if you have a baby at 13, 14, 15, 16, you could become a famous reality television star. You know what? That only happens to a handful of people. You got a better chance of getting struck by lightning than becoming famous. And if you notice, a lot of those girls, their parents actually helped raise their grandchildren as their own. And plus, their lives got completely screwed up. One was messed up on you know what and went to prison. And then the other one was messed up on again. And the mom still has custody. It's like the grandma still has custody. It's not as pretty as you think, girls. And if you have a chance, if you're a teenager, stay that way. Stay that way. Believe me, because when you become a parent, you're now living and breathing. Blood, sweat, and tears are going into that baby, making sure you raise it and raise that child to be a stand-up human being, good morals, good values, not an a-hole. I'm just saying. All right. I just said the naps. Like, what the hell? I miss sleep. Wait, you could actually take naps when your babies do. And then they wake up every 2 hours that need fed, but sleeping in will become a thing of the past, especially, until they are capable of waking themselves up with an alarm clock. Probably the first 14, 15 years of their lives, you're going to never be able to sleep in. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm messing around, but come on. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet.
No.
Remember when Saddam let the oil fields on fire?
Yes.
And those poor bastards had to go put them out? 4,000 degrees, walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking into flames.
Oh my God.
You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself.
Bob. I'll take Bob for 400, Alex.
I got a dog recently. I did. I went down to the pound. I got one of those free dogs. Yeah, that's how I say it. I don't say I rescued a dog. I hate when people say that. It's like totally obnoxious. It's complete exaggeration. She's a rescue. Yeah, I rescued her. Really? Did you pull her out of a burning building? Did you jump in a river with your clothes still on with no concern for your own safety?
Just say you adopted. I adopted. I just don't shop, adopt.
Or did you just go down to the pound and get a free dog? Isn't that what you did?
Did they give them away
Stop
for
acting
free?
like you had to take out a couple of guards,
to pay for
crawling
that.
on your elbows, using hand
Army
signals.
crawl.
Dude, you ever go down to the pound? They're just giving them away. They don't even do a background check. You want him? Hey, get out of here. Who's next? You want a poodle? Come on, you got a perm. It'll be hilarious. Actually,
love watching
my
people
girlfriend
laugh.
got the dog when I was on the road. I was on the road, she got the dog. Classic girlfriend move, right? That's just a 10 to 15 year commitment.
Yes. Did you hear Bill Burr, what he just said? This is a 10 to 15 year commitment. Why are there so many daggone dogs in the pound anyways? It's because people think, oh, they're so cute. These puppies are so adorable. And then they forget that they have a toddler stage themselves and they turn into little Tasmanian devils. They chew up everything, they pee and poop, and you have to train them. You actually have to work hard with them. And then that cuteness puppy wears off, and then what? They get sick of them. And then they, what? Hopefully, hopefully they have the morality to take them to a shelter and say, I can't handle this dog anymore. But you'll always see on those little place cards, stray, found, walking down the street, blah, blah, blah. Dog's got a collar on. It's well groomed. It's just people, hey, I found this dog, you know. I just think it's ridiculous when people constantly rehome their dogs when the cuteness wears off. It's wrong. It's wrong. So when you get a puppy, know that it is until you get that puppy is you don't get rid of that dog until you have to say goodbye. I can't stand that, man. I'm so dedicated to my animals that I got tortoises. Now, my tortoises are willed to my sons. Like, you get the sulcata, you get the Russian redfoot, because I know you ain't as responsible as your big brother. You know what I mean? It's a commitment, you guys. Commitment.
Why would you include me in that decision?
Please
What
do.
would I need to know?
Hold on, let me back it up because I kind of
Your
missed it.
commitment? Why would you include me in that decision?
Yeah. Please don't do
What
that.
would I need to know? So we're Skyping. I thought you got one of those little shit dogs, like a Yorkshire Terrier or something you could punt across the room if it got out of line, right?
What kills me is when people say that those little Chihuahuas, Shih Tzus, Yorkies are service dogs. Now, I trained service dogs for many, many years, good canine citizenship. And let me tell you something. A Chihuahua is not going to be able to help you quite like a German Shepherd or a standard poodle, a Labrador, golden retriever might be able to, It's just not. It looks stupid when you get your little vest from Amazon and you're in the store or a restaurant because you can't just leave your dog at home. I'm just saying. I had to include that.
Something you could take your day out on. You know what I'm saying?
Bill,
And
no.
So we're Skyping. I go, let me see it. So she pans around, and I think I'm going to see, some little Chihuahua, whatever the hell those dogs are. I'm immediately staring at like this hellhound, this just massive dog, and I start freaking out. I'm like, is that a pit bull? Please tell me you didn't get a pit bull. She's like, it's not a pit bull, it's a mix. Mix with what? Another pit bull? Look at that thing. It's like it's been doing pull-ups its entire life. Its front paws were still taped up and shadow boxing. It's got a teardrop tattoo. It's a pit bull. What more do you need to see?
All right. I have Rottweilers. I have had Rottweilers nearly all of my life. German Shepherds, Huskies, Weimaraners. I've had big, big, big breed dogs, right? It's not the breed of the dog that you have to worry about. Sure, should you check your temperament when you are getting a dog? Should you check mom and dad's temperament? Yes. Should you check out who you're getting it from to make sure that they are respectful of those dogs and do not fight them and breed the aggression into them, instead of doing the responsible breeder thing and breeding the aggression out of them. They breed the aggression into them. And, then you're going to have to work double hard to socialize that dog on a ridiculous level to make sure that that dog does not, turn into a weapon. And I seriously believe that there are no bad dogs. There are just bad owners because the years of dog training that I did, it literally turned into me training the owners, not the dogs anymore. It was like, okay, first let me come identify your problem. Let me show you what you need to do. But every time the owners wouldn't follow through, they would keep doing the crappy behavior and the dog would never change. So I threw my hands up with that. I'm tried that, been there, done that. I'm done with it. All right. But pit bulls, they've earned a bad rap. I have a Rottweiler right now. She's 120 pounds. Would she absolutely protect this house? You better bet your money on it. She would protect me and my children. I can't even get close to my child in a funny way and pretend way without her coming at me. Like, this is my baby. I think there are bad owners. And, especially pit bulls. I know a lot of people with pit bulls, and those dogs are the sweetest things ever.
Got a teardrop tattoo? What's a pit
This,
bull?
please don't
What more do you
tattoo
need
your
to see?
dog. Please
Oh, it gets worse.
don't
Her and
ever.
a friend actually didn't get it down at the pound. They found it by the Los Angeles River. Yeah, this
She
thing
rescued
was the real
it.
deal. She's sitting there going, it was out there for 10 days. Don't you think that's sad?
Yes.
No, it's scary. Because judging by its physique, it got plenty of protein over the last week and a half. It wasn't eating nuts and berries, all right? It was choking out joggers. It was twisting heads off of rabbits. You brought a murderer into the house. You just rescue an alligator while you're at it. Stick it under the bed. Add to the excitement. You know what's great, though? I fell in love with the dog. Absolutely love this dog, and I'm totally sold on the breed. And I know a lot of people don't like pit bulls because they ate a couple of kids. I understand that. I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself at some point in your life to walk down the street with a pit bull. You got to do it. It's tremendous. People just get out of the way.
Yeah.
3-4 blocks away, they see me coming. They immediately start crossing the street. I love it. I feel like a king.
You know, and dogs should not ever be status symbols. I think that's why a lot of people get the Cane Corsos or the Presa Canarios. And guess what? They turn into adults. They get so big, over 200 pounds. The Caucasian Shepherds, the Tibetan Mastiffs. You know, people get these ginormous breeds, and it's like, look at me, look at me. You know, no, I don't want to look at you because you're using these dogs or the Dog de Bordeaux. One of my favorite dogs are from the French Mastiff or the Dogo Argentina. The Dogo Argentino. They are the dog of Argentina, and they are massive pit bulls. They're like pit bulls on steroids. It's absolutely insane. They're bred to kill big cats like jaguars, right? And these people get them and they're like, look at me, look at me. And it's like, yeah, but if you don't know how to train those dogs, you're insane. You're absolutely, it's so irresponsible of people to do that. It's insane, man. I've like I said, I've had Rottweilers nearly all of my life, all of my adult life, actually. And I've never once had any one of them attack a child or anybody else. I don't know, y'all. It's just something that I feel so passionate about. And I think that, you know, those poor pit bulls, every time I see a video of a pit bull attacking somebody or a child or an animal on YouTube here, it's like I don't blame the animal. They have a prey drive. I blame the owners. Do not have those dogs unleashed and have them locked up, man. If that's your responsibility to be a responsible dog owner. But don't get a dog for a status symbol, please. All right, back to funniness. Let's get funny. Let's laugh.
I love it. I feel like a king. I don't know why black people complain about that. I love having the whole side of the street to myself. It's awesome. Yeah. Black people have no idea how difficult it is as a white man to have to walk down the street every half a block, have frivolous conversations about the weather.
Oh my God.
It's gonna rain. Why? Why do we have to have this conversation? No, it's tremendous. I like the respect. Look at me. My whole life I've looked like Ron Howard. Do you realize that?
Oh.
My whole life I've been mugged repeatedly. I've never had any street cred whatsoever. The second they see this four-legged P90X body coming down the street, that's it.
Yeah, you ain't getting no
It's the
smoke.
best dog on the planet. You gotta get a pit bull. I'm telling you, man. It's like a gun you can pet. Get two of them. Come down to you, just strapped. All of a sudden, there's no line at the ATM. It's just the whole world opens up for you. All right, let's wrap this up here. I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this commercial down in the States, you know. You got that commercial up here for Duracell batteries? They're selling batteries, and the commercial is some woman can't find her kid in the park. That's how they're selling batteries. The hell kind of way is that to sell batteries? Do you remember the old commercials? They just show some guy in a rainstorm, has a flat, pulls out a flashlight. Oh, thank God he had Duracell. You can see how wet I'm getting. Now they're showing this woman, she can't find her kid in the park. She's sitting there going, Kevin? Kevin? Has anybody seen Kevin? Sitting there freaking out, then she pulls out this little device. Beep, 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 beep. And there comes Kevin running out of the woods. And they're like, Duracell batteries. It's like, dude, the hell with the batteries. What was that thing she just took out of her pocket?
Yeah, please. I know this was supposed to be a comedy reaction. Oh my God. But it's like, I have so much advice to give, especially the younger generations and mothers to be, because motherhood isn't the hardest job. No, it doesn't have to be. If you think about it and think before you act and just use your brain, your common sense, dude, you're going to be just fine. Make sure you have good, strong morals and values, and you're going to be A-okay. All right. Kevin, 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 when your child gets lost, let's say you're at Disney World, you're in an airport, you're in a crowded mall, you're in New York City. If you scream Kevin, his name repeatedly, do you think people are going to say, oh, we know who Kevin is? We know who you're looking for, ma'am? What you need to do is scream out a description of what your child looks like, what your child is wearing, the accessories on them. And now people know to look for that kind of child that's missing, you know? I learned that tip on like YouTube somewhere. I don't remember, but I figured I'd pass it on to you guys. I don't know about this Duracell commercial. I'm going to have to look it up, but that's kind of creepy. I think I'm a conspiracy theorist too, a little bit. I like to think something ain't right, or something it's just not right here. It's just not. They're onto something. They're doing something.
Batteries. It's like, dude, the hell with the batteries. What was that thing she just took out of her pocket?
Right.
How did Kevin know to come out of the woods?
Right, because Kevin's an android.
Antenna, his sneakers weren't glowing. What the hell is in Kevin that's connected to that device? Don't just show me that like that's normal. Oh, yeah, robot kids. Yeah, must go see mommy.
See?
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
People say,
Oh, Louis Anderson, I love him.
did you ever smoke marijuana? I go, I don't need another reason to be hungry.
Like, you ever seen a guy hit on a woman through a group of other people? Like, not even bother walking up to her, just like yells at her, like, hey, you with the tits, you guys move. What's up? I'm Greg. Like that guy?
Gross. If anybody said that to me, I would just kindly walk away. Like, I don't know you. Gross. All right, you guys. That does it for me. My name is Just Jen. Bill Burr. Motherhood isn't the hardest job. And you know what? I agree with him. I agree with him because I'll tell you what, I would much rather take care of my babies, make sure they grow up into stellar human beings than, let's say drive an ice road truck or dive in the Bering Sea, or what else did he say? Fight in Iraq or something, still, I don't want to be on skyscrapers and scrubbing windows or doing construction or being on a roof in July. Yeah, no, thank you. I think I have done that in the past. I had my own contracting company at one point in my life, and that shit was hard work. I'd much rather raise kids and be on YouTube. It's the greatest thing ever. I have to say thank you to my Patreons. You guys are amazing, man. Welcome to all of my new members that have joined this December alone. You guys are great, man. Thank you so much. If you're interested in supporting the channel, a lot has changed on my Patreon, you guys. I literally, for my 15 tier and above, I just uploaded a Dropbox link with all of my uncensored reactions, the too hot for YouTube reactions that I know will get blocked, the ones that have been blocked, blooper reels, all kinds of stuff is in this Dropbox. So if you want to see all of that awesome content that didn't make it on YouTube, go ahead and check in the description of this video. It's all down there for you guys. Make sure if you like more Bill Burr reactions, throw a like on the video. That tells me that you want to see more. Also, what else? Oh, comments. Leave your comments down below. Help push the algorithm. And you could also put suggestions in there. And my Patreons, they take part in polls. So I say, help me out, guys. I need help with new reactions, this, that, and the other. Come on and join the Patreon family. It's awesome. And plus you get to talk to moi. Oh my God, I talk too much, don't I? See? All right, guys. Take care. I'm Just Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? And then wait, if you're subscribed, you could also attend the live streams. Those are so fun. So fun. All right, guys. I'm Just Jen. Bye.